Hey, what's up everybody? This is Spoonfork and I am here for a Redstone tutorial about the T flip-flop. So, and before I do that, I'm going to show everybody that I have a new skin. And, wait, let me get rid of that. So, as you can see, it is a short version of me wearing a top hat and I'm in a suit. It's pretty awesome. So my head is the top hat. Yeah. It makes my arms look really weird, but it looks really awesome, and there's my back. Yes, so, and I made this myself, and I thought it would be very creative if I did this. And, yeah, so, and I made this face look close to me, close to my actual face. So yeah, anyways, I am doing a tutorial on the T flip-flop. So here I have my 3 favorite designs. There are tons more designs, but these ones are my favorite. So I'll go from left to right. So this one is a very compact version. I think it is the most compact one. And it is basically, or it's not quite vertical, but it's basically vertical. It's really compact. So you can see, actually, my sounds are, it's fine. So, yeah, so it's just sort of, and what you can do is you can have like this. Here's the output. So it's off. Now it's on. Now it's on. So that's basically what it does. So that's the first one. That one is good. The one problem is that it has a long delay. So that's the downfall of that one. And each one of these has its own perk and its own downfall. So this one is actually my favorite. I really like this one. It's fast. And it's really pretty compact. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, so it's really compact. It's just, it's not quite as compact as that one, but it's really compact. And these ones around the edge, these blocks around the edge, are not necessary for it to work. It's only like this little section. So it's 3x2 plus that extra bit there. That one is 4, or it's 3x2x2. Actually, no, it's 4x4x2, or 4x2x2, blah, blah, blah. Plus this part here. This one is 1x2x2. No, wait, what am I saying? 1x4x2, but then there's this extra part there. So that one's a little bit more compact and it's more vertical, but I don't know, I prefer this one. And then the last one is the most bulky one, but it's totally vertical. Like you can have the button right here. And this is where the power comes from. And also, these don't have to be buttons. They can be power sources. So they can be like a redstone line. That works too. So anyways, this one is, what it is it's one of these pulse makers. I don't know what they're called, but they make a short pulse connected to a piston with a redstone torch under it, and then the wire coming out. So all these are simple T flip-flops. And what the T flip-flop basically does is it turns a button into a lever. As you can see, it does the same action as a lever. But you might think like, well, why would you ever want to do that? Why couldn't you just have a lever that does the exact same thing? Well, see, the advantage of it is I have an example here with this door. So you can click this button. Whoops, I think. Never mind. You can click this button, and you can open up this door. And then you can click this button, and it closes the door. Click this button, open the door. And the reason I could not open it before is because I actually did it with 2 T flip-flops. You can see one there and one there. And what it does is that when you open it from one side, you have to close it from that side and then open it from the other side. So it has to be done in sequential order. So that's a nice little trick. And you can see it's basically the vertical T flip-flops connected to just a basic piston door design. It's really simple. So that is the advantage of it. And you can also set it up so that there's only one T flip-flop. And then what happens is when there are 2 buttons rigged to it, actually let me just do an example right on this one. You have 2 buttons rigged to it. So do that. That one opens it. That one closes it. Simple. really good and very useful for any piston door you want to do. So now I'm going to build all 3 of these. So the first one right here is fairly straightforward. You place piston facing this way, 2 blocks in between, another piston facing this way, 1 block here, and they do not have to be these circular stone blocks, just in case you're wondering. Place 2 blocks on top, button here, wire here, redstone torch there, redstone torch there, and then for the power part you can just do like that, like that. Here's the output, here's the input, like that. Very simple, you know, not too much hassle. So then the next one, where should I build it? Right here. So this one has, oh, and also an advantage for this one is it requires only 1 piston. That one requires 1 piston. This one has 2 pistons, sticky pistons, so they require a little more material. So really, that one, I think this one might be the easiest one to build in survival mode. Actually, I think these are about equal, but this one, or they're both equal amounts of easiness to build in survival mode. So, anyways, because slime balls are hard to get. But anyways, so the next one, what you want to do is have your block with the button on it. Now, dig under it and place a piece of redstone here, and then a repeater with 2 clicks of delay on it, or two right clicks. I mean, it depends how you look at it. And then redstone torch on the side of this block here, redstone torch here, redstone wire here, place a piston there, block there, here's your output. Whoops, what did I do wrong? Wait, what did I do? Oh, and a redstone torch here, sorry. So, redstone torch there, redstone wire, repeater with 2 clicks, or 2 right clicks, piston facing this direction, sticky piston, block there, there we go, now it works. So yeah, so that's the, I don't know, horizontal T flip-flop, I guess. So now let's do the final one. So what you want to do is dig a hole in the ground and place a redstone torch, place a piston, a block, and your output. Next, you want to make sort of like a stair kind of thing, like that. Then break these 2 blocks, a redstone repeater, again, 2 right clicks. It's going to be like that, same with these 2. Usually the 2 right clicks is the standard amount because it gives everything enough time to update. Just so you know, just in case you ever want to try building something, usually you want to start out with 2 right clicks on it. So there you go. So this part right here is the pulse maker. This is just a little piston thing. So sort of 2 separate parts on this one. So yeah, that is how you build the T flip-flops. You can see I now have a mess of random buttons that act as a lever, and I'm just going to show what happens if you try to do this same thing with a lever where there are 2 inputs into 1 output. So let's say you want this piston to go. So when you flip the first one, you can't turn it off with the second one. It just doesn't happen. So like you'd have to turn that one off and then turn that one on, and so basically you can only use 1 lever. So that's the advantage of having T flip-flops. So I think that is just about it. It is a fairly simple redstone mechanic, and yeah, I'm gonna let you guys admire my skin for the final part of the video. So yeah, that's a simple redstone tutorial. It is very useful for all the main redstone machines that you might be wanting to do in your survival world, which is probably going to be doors or something like that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.